Archangel Michael says, "Today, September 4th, your beloved mother who now resides in heaven has sent this to you through me. She's been longing to reach your heart for hours, and this is the exact message she pleaded with heaven to deliver to your soul. If you are here reading these words, don't scroll away. Your presence here is not by chance. Heaven has been calling you. She has been whispering your name into the ears of angels. She's cried tears not of pain, but of divine urgency, for your heart, for your healing, for your peace. Please stay with me until the very end. This is sacred. This is from her. This is for you." Comment Amen to affirm that you feel her presence in this moment. She says you've been tired. You've been trying so hard to carry burdens that were never yours alone to bear. She's seen you in the quiet of your room, looking for answers, aching for peace. She's watched over you when the world turned cold, when nights grew longer, and the voices of doubt became louder. She was there, pleading with God to let her speak to you. And finally, heaven said yes. I, Michael, have descended not only with this message but with the touch of heaven itself, resting gently on your shoulders. You may not feel it with your hands, but your heart knows it. You were chosen to receive this today. She wanted you to know that her love didn't end when her body rested, it expanded. It became infinite. It surrounds you now. She is not far. She never left. She told me to tell you this: stop punishing yourself. The things you regret, the moments you wish you could change, the times you wish you had said more or done more, she sees them all, and she wants you to be free. You did enough. You loved her enough. You honored her. You brought her joy. And she's proud, so incredibly proud of who you are becoming, even in your storms. Please, like this video if you can feel this warmth washing over your soul right now. She whispered your name to God and said, "My child is hurting. Please wrap them in light. Please remind them they are never alone." And heaven responded. That's why this moment is happening. You were meant to receive this right now, not 1 second later. When you doubted your worth, she was right beside you, reminding the angels of your strength. When you cried yourself to sleep, she held your spirit close, whispering peace into your dreams. You may not have heard it then, but now you do. Her love is eternal. It is not a memory. It is a force moving with you, around you, and within you. There were days you felt you had no one. But your mother, in spirit, was with you at every step. She interceded for you when you had no strength left to pray. She asked God to surround you with light when darkness threatened to close in. Comment 1111 if you believe her love still walks with you even now. She wants you to live, not just survive. She wants your heart to breathe, to open, to dream again. Do not allow pain to build walls that block your blessings. God has not forgotten you. Your name is still spoken in heaven with reverence. And her voice? It echoes in every kind act you show, in every moment of grace you give others. You carry her essence. She lives through your compassion. There is something she especially wants you to know. That decision you've been struggling with, the one that's kept you awake night after night, she's been praying over it. She says, "Tell my child, peace is coming. Trust what feels light. Trust what leads to joy, not fear. You are not lost. You are being guided." And yes, she forgives you. For everything you think you did wrong, for everything you didn't say. She's seen your heart. She knows your soul. She carries no pain, only love. Only light. And that's what she wants for you too. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your restoration. God is not done with you. In fact, the very fact that you're reading this means something powerful is shifting. Something new is birthing. Your tears have been counted. Your prayers have been heard. Your silence has not been ignored. You have been wrapped in heaven's attention, and your mother, your guardian now, has been part of every single moment. God's hand is on you. His protection is not passive, it's active, deliberate, forceful against darkness. You have walked through valleys and never noticed the hands that carried you. But now, in this sacred moment, it's time to rise again. She said you were never meant to walk in shame. You were never meant to feel forgotten. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are seen. Comment 222 if you trust that this message found you at the exact right moment for your healing. You must understand this. What is happening right now is not coincidence. The divine is reaching through time and eternity to touch your heart. Your mother's spirit has fought through layers of light just to bring this to you. And now, heaven's arms are around you. Let the warmth of her love surround you as if she were whispering it right now into your soul. You have been walking through a season of silence. The kind of silence that made you question everything. But she has seen your every tear. She's watched you collapse into prayer, unsure if anyone was even listening. And today, I am here to tell you, heaven was listening. She was listening. And she made sure her message would find you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this holy moment of connection. She wants you to stop carrying guilt. She said you've been too hard on yourself. You've tried to fix everything, to be strong for everyone, to pretend you're okay when your heart was breaking. But she says it's okay to be human. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Because you don't have to hold it all alone anymore. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. She says, "My child, please breathe. You've been holding your breath in fear for far too long. Let go now. Let God handle what you cannot. I am with you, and so is He. Do you feel the peace settling over your chest as you read this? That's not your imagination. That is her presence. That is the Holy Spirit reassuring you through every word written here. I was sent not just as a messenger, but as a protector. You have no idea how many times danger nearly reached you and was pushed away. How many times you almost gave up, and yet someone, helped you take one more step. That was her. That was God working through her prayers. That was angels assigned to your name. You've been living under a shadow of not enough. But your mother sees greatness in you. She sees a light that darkness cannot put out. She begged heaven to remind you today, there is still so much purpose in you. Your life is not random. You are not forgotten. God has planted gifts inside you that will bloom again, no matter how broken you feel right now. You must let yourself believe again. I know that sounds hard. Life has disappointed you more than once. People have walked away. Promises were broken. And grief has wrapped around your chest like chains. But chains can be broken. Light can return. Hope is not dead. It is simply waiting for your heart to open again. She said to tell you that you are braver than you think. That the strength you've been looking for has always lived inside you. That your heart, even when cracked, is still a vessel of love, and it is still worthy of joy, peace, and the future God promised you. I know you've questioned if she's truly been with you. I know sometimes you wonder if she can hear your words when you cry out in the dark. She can. And she has. Every whisper, every tear, every ache has been felt. And in heaven, she's been whispering back, don't give up. Don't lose yourself. I'm with you. God is with you. Just hold on. There is something sacred waiting on the other side of your endurance. A peace that surpasses understanding. A healing that will make your heart whole again. Comment 555 if you feel the presence of healing surrounding your soul even now. There is something she wants you to do, something simple, something healing. She says, go outside. Stand in the sunlight. Close your eyes and let the warmth touch your skin. That is me. That is God's embrace. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And as you do that, you may feel a stirring in your spirit. A flicker of the divine. That's because God has always been with you. Through your brokenness. Through your confusion. Through every silent night and every overwhelming morning. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are deeply loved, not just by your mother, but by your Creator, who has watched you grow through pain and rise through ashes. And now, He is preparing to show you beauty for all the brokenness you've endured. So breathe again. Trust again. Believe again. Your season of silence is ending. Your season of light is near. She wants you to know that everything you've been carrying, every quiet burden, every silent battle, every unspoken fear, is not too heavy for God. You've tried so hard to keep yourself together. But you don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to be strong alone. Heaven is aware of how heavy life has become, and today, her message is to remind you, lay it down. Lay it all down. You are not forgotten. Comment 1212 if you believe God is lifting your burdens right now as you read this. There are moments when the world feels colder than it used to. When the days blur together and joy feels like a distant memory. Your mother sees that. She's seen how you try to smile when your heart aches. She's watched you give love to others while you feel empty inside. And she wants you to know, heaven has been watching, and heaven is responding. There is a miracle forming. And it's coming to you. She said, tell my child to stop looking back with regret. Tell them to stop wondering what they could have done differently. I've never blamed them. I've only loved them. You need to hear this, you did your best. Even when you didn't know what to do, you showed up. You tried. You cared. That is love. And she received every bit of it. There are moments you wish you had one more hug. One more day. One more moment to say everything left unsaid. But she wants you to know, you still can. Speak to her. She hears you. The veil between heaven and earth cannot separate love. It is the strongest bond in creation. It transcends time, space, and even death. She is with you still, and always. You've asked if God is still here. If He still cares. If He still has a plan. The answer is yes. He never left. Not even for a second. When you were at your lowest, He was closer than ever. Your mother saw that, too. She saw the angels He sent to comfort you. The small signs, the quiet reassurances. All of it was real. All of it was for you. Comment 777 if you believe your angels have been working behind the scenes to carry you forward even when you didn't know. Your mother says you've forgotten how extraordinary you are. Life has convinced you that you're ordinary, replaceable, or invisible. But heaven disagrees. God created you with His own hands. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. He formed your heart with intention. He breathed purpose into your lungs. You are a masterpiece in progress, not a mistake in motion. Every scar you carry, every heartbreak you've endured, has made you more radiant. You have a light within you that cannot be put out, not by pain, not by loss, not by fear. Your mother sees it. God sees it. And it's time you see it too. You may have been abandoned by people. You may have been hurt by those you trusted. But you were never abandoned by heaven. God stayed. Your mother stayed. And now, through me, they are reminding you of your divine worth. She remembers your laugh. She remembers the way you used to dream. She wants you to dream again. Don't let the weight of the world crush your spirit. There's still more life for you. There's still joy waiting. There's still beauty to discover. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop believing. There is still more ahead. She told me something very precious. Tell my child I've seen the nights they couldn't sleep. I was there. I watched over them. I sang to their soul. And I cried with them. You were never crying alone. Your tears were sacred. They watered the seeds of tomorrow's blessings. You are on the edge of something new. A shift is coming. A season is ending. A door is opening. This message is not just comfort, it is confirmation. God is moving. Your life is about to rise in ways you never imagined. Comment 999 if you feel something sacred awakening in you through these words. The sadness you've been carrying, the exhaustion in your spirit, it's not who you are. It's a season, not your identity. And seasons change. Light returns. You're not broken beyond repair. You're healing in ways you cannot yet see. And heaven is celebrating every step you take toward peace. Your mother said, "Tell my child to forgive themselves. To let go of the weight. To live boldly. To laugh again. To believe again. And to love, deeply, wildly, beautifully." She knows how hard it's been lately. How you wake up feeling weary even after sleep. How the smile you show the world is a mask you wear to hide how tired your soul has become. She's seen it all. Every moment you pushed forward when you wanted to give up. Every silent cry you buried beneath your strength. Every lonely prayer that felt like it disappeared into the dark. She caught them. All of them. And she brought them to God with a trembling voice and a mother's love. She said, "Tell my child I haven't missed a single moment. I have never stopped watching over them. I never will." Comment 1010 if you believe your mother is still with you, still praying over you, still loving you beyond the veil. You may think you're behind. You may think you've lost too much time, made too many mistakes, or missed too many chances. But God doesn't operate on human clocks. He moves in divine timing. And this very moment, is His reminder that it's never too late to be renewed, restored, and realigned with His purpose for your life. Your mother wants you to stop comparing yourself to others. She's seen how you've looked at other people's lives and wondered why yours feels so much harder. She says, "Tell them they are on a sacred journey. A unique calling. A divine path only they can walk. The pain they've endured will become the power they carry. You are not falling behind. You are being prepared. You've always been the kind of soul that carries others, who pours out your heart even when yours is empty. That kind of love doesn't go unnoticed in heaven. God sees the quiet sacrifices, the unseen moments of grace, the choices you make to still be kind even when the world is unkind to you. You've been called soft, sensitive, too emotional. But those are not weaknesses. They are reflections of the heart God placed within you. Your tenderness is divine. Your empathy is holy. And your mother treasures that in you more than words can say. She remembers how you used to talk to her about your dreams. How your eyes would light up when you spoke about the future. She wants you to start dreaming again. To pick up the pieces of what you thought you lost and believe that something even more beautiful is still ahead. Comment 1515 if you trust that your future still holds joy, purpose, and divine surprises waiting to unfold. There's something else, something so deeply personal she wanted you to know. You've been feeling disconnected, like you don't belong anywhere. Like no place feels like home. But she says, "My child, you are always home in my love." And heaven has prepared a place for your soul to rest, to be filled, to be lifted. You don't have to fit into this world to matter in God's kingdom. You don't need to meet anyone's expectations to be worthy of love. You already are. Exactly as you are. In your mess, in your healing, in your progress, and even in your questions. I know you've been praying for a sign. For something, anything, to show you that your life still holds meaning. This is it. Her voice, carried by my wings, sent to you at this exact moment. Not earlier, not later, right now. Because you were ready to hear it. Because God knew your heart needed this reminder. Let go of the lie that you're too far gone. That it's too late. That your light is dimming. It's not. You are still glowing, even through your sadness. You are still rising, even through your brokenness. She told me, "Remind my child they have a calling. That what they've been through will not be wasted. That I've seen the strength they don't even realize they carry. You are a warrior in spirit, and your scars are holy." What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Comment 1717 if you feel strength returning to your spirit, if you feel even the smallest flicker of hope reawakening within you. And now, I must say this. There is a shift in heaven for your life. The doors you thought were closed are creaking open. The parts of you that were weary are being restored. The emptiness is being filled. Not with temporary joy, but with lasting, healing peace. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not unloved. You are divinely remembered. You are eternally seen. You are forever loved. She knows how lonely you've felt, even in rooms full of people. She's watched you laugh while your heart quietly broke inside. She felt the weight you've been carrying, and the part of you that pretends to be okay when inside you are barely holding on. She said, "Please, my child, stop hiding your pain. You don't have to carry it all alone anymore. Heaven is surrounding you now. I can feel the stillness shift. I can feel the angels drawing closer. You are not reading this by accident. You are being found by love. Real love. Divine love. The kind that doesn't demand perfection, but simply asks you to open your heart again." Comment Amen if you feel this sacred love covering you like a soft blanket of grace. You've been told to be strong, to keep going, to be the one who holds everything together. But your mother wants you to rest. She says, tell them it's okay to let go, to cry, to fall apart. God will hold them. I will hold them. They are never alone, not even for a second. She watches you try to stay hopeful. She sees how you hold on to little moments of beauty, sunsets, laughter, quiet kindness. That is not weakness. That is strength beyond measure. In your softness, you show the nature of God's heart. And your mother has never been more proud. She said, "Tell my child I want them to stop doubting how precious they are. I want them to stop second-guessing if they matter. You do matter. You matter so much that God Himself allowed your mother's voice to echo into your life today. There are no coincidences in heaven. Only divine appointments. This is one of them. You've been questioning your worth because others have overlooked you. But your value does not come from who sees you, it comes from who made you. And God made you in love, for love, to be loved. You are cherished. You are sacred. You are handpicked by heaven. Comment 1111 if you believe this moment was divinely orchestrated just for you, as a sign that your journey is still unfolding in love. Your mother remembers everything, the sound of your voice, the way you used to sit near her, the softness in your eyes when you were kind. She remembers your childhood dreams, your quiet bravery, your beautiful heart. And she told me this, tell them they were never too much. Never too sensitive. Never a burden. Tell them they were my greatest gift. She sees how hard you are on yourself. She knows the way you replay past moments, wondering if you could have done things differently. She says, please stop. Let peace replace that guilt. You were love to me. You were everything I needed. And you still are. There's something she asked God for, and I want you to hear this clearly. She asked that your heart be healed. That the places in you that feel abandoned, betrayed, or unloved be restored by divine grace. And heaven said yes. Even now, the healing has begun. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. You will walk lighter. You will breathe deeper. You will cry less and smile more, not because life gets easier, but because your heart is being lifted. She knows there are things you haven't forgiven yourself for. Things you carry in silence. But forgiveness is waiting for you, not just from her, but from God. Forgiveness is not something you have to earn. It is something that heaven already gave you. Now all that's left is for you to receive it. Comment 222 if you're ready to let go of the guilt and step into the grace that has always been waiting for you. You are not what you've lost. You are not your pain. You are not your mistakes. You are God's child. Chosen. Blessed. Protected. Watched over. And deeply loved. Let these words become the breath of your new beginning. You are not bound by the past. You are walking into a season of peace, of favor, of divine alignment. The chains you thought would never break are falling now, because your mother's prayers have reached their appointed hour. She said to tell you this final thing for now: there is nothing you can do to lose my love. And there is nothing God can't heal. Walk forward, child. Walk with hope. I am with you. You have held on through storms that would have drowned others. You've endured silently, giving more than you ever received. Your heart has become both a battlefield and a sanctuary, fighting to survive, yet still holding space for grace. Your mother sees that. And she said to me with deep, trembling compassion, "Tell them I see the strength no one else sees. Tell them they are not weak. Tell them they are my warrior." There are moments when memories sneak up on you. A scent. A song. A quiet moment in the day. And suddenly, her absence stings like it's brand new again. She knows that feeling. She's felt your grief like it's her own. And she wants you to know, she's not gone. She's not lost. She's not missing. She's been beside you every single day. Comment Amen if your heart still feels her presence in quiet moments when you need her most. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When the world moved on too quickly after your loss, when people expected you to smile again as if your whole world hadn't shifted, when you were expected to function, to work, to give, to keep going, she saw how unfair that was. And she asked heaven for this: give my child the time they need to heal. Let them know that it's okay to still miss me. That they don't have to be okay yet. You've tried to act strong, to carry everyone else, to be the one others depend on. But she says, it's time for my child to rest. To lean. to let others carry them for once. Because strength isn't pretending you're okay. Real strength is allowing yourself to feel, to crumble, and to rise again, slowly, gently, with heaven's help. You may feel like parts of your heart are still frozen in the past, stuck in the moment she left. But healing is coming. The light is returning. And the love she gave you didn't end, it expanded into every corner of your life. It became your shield, your wings, your reason to keep walking when everything inside you said to stop. She says, "Tell my child they have never disappointed me. Not once. I am proud of them. I am proud of the way they wake up each day and try again." Comment 1212 if you believe your mother is still proud of the person you're becoming, even through your grief. There are blessings coming your way that she already sees. Doors opening. Wounds closing. New beginnings that will feel like sunlight after a lifetime of rain. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. You just have to stay open. Stay soft. Stay believing. What's meant for you is already moving in your direction. You've been asking questions in your heart, deep ones, painful ones. About your purpose. About why things happened the way they did. About whether any of it will make sense someday. And here is what she wants you to know: not everything will be understood on earth. But nothing has been wasted. Every moment had meaning. Every tear had weight. And heaven is redeeming it all. Even now, God is moving in your life, behind closed doors, inside quiet rooms, in the stillness of your soul. You may not feel it yet, but it is happening. Her prayers are being turned into divine instructions. Her love is being transformed into protection you can't even see yet. There's something she asked me to protect you from, something that's been draining your spirit. A thought pattern. A fear. A heavy sense of failure. I'm breaking that now. In God's authority, I am severing every lie that has told you that you are too broken to be whole again. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being remade in holiness. You're going to start feeling differently soon. Not because your circumstances suddenly change, but because your spirit is being strengthened. Your roots are growing deeper in faith. And from that place, blessings will begin to rise. She said to say this one more time: I am not gone. I am still yours. And I love you more than time itself. Comment 333 if you believe that her love still protects you and surrounds you, even now. You are more than the pain you carry. You are more than the tears you hide. You are a vessel of divine light, chosen by God, covered by angels, and wrapped in a mother's eternal prayer. The road ahead may not be perfect, but it will be purposeful. And I, Archangel Michael, am not leaving your side. I will walk with you. I will war for your peace. I will shield your soul and keep your heart steady until the joy she prayed for begins to return to you, until the light you forgot you had comes back in full. She knows you've questioned your path. You've looked at your life and wondered why it had to be so hard, why the pain keeps returning in waves, why joy feels so brief and silence feels so loud. But she wants you to understand, your journey is not punishment. It's preparation. The strength you've gained in this season of sorrow will become the bridge that carries others to healing. She sees the purpose in your pain, even when you can't. There's so much love around you right now. Even if the room is quiet, even if no one is physically near you, I need you to know, your mother is with you. God is with you. The angels are surrounding you. This is holy ground. This moment is covered in divine protection. Comment 777 if you believe God's presence is surrounding you even now, gently holding your heart. She said, "Tell my child they haven't failed. Not once. They've survived more than anyone knows. I'm proud of their resilience. I'm proud of how they keep choosing kindness even when they are exhausted. You think your soft heart is weakness, but it's your superpower. That gentleness in you, it's divine. It reflects her love. It reflects God's love. You may not have heard her say goodbye. You may not have had the closure you hoped for. But she wants you to know, there was never a goodbye. Only a shift. Only a crossing over into a new kind of closeness. One that doesn't need words or time or place. She is still here. Still watching. Still loving you with every piece of her soul. Sometimes grief makes us numb. We go through the motions, we smile when needed, we keep moving, but inside, we feel stuck. If that's where you are now, please listen carefully, this is not where your story ends. God is preparing a new chapter, one filled with light, softness, and unexpected beauty. The ashes of your sorrow are being exchanged for blessings. She's seen the days when you feel like a stranger to yourself. When you look in the mirror and barely recognize the person staring back. But she said, tell them the real version of themselves is not lost. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. It's still in there, braver, stronger, softer, and more spiritual than ever. The version of you that loves deeply and believes quietly, that version is coming back. It's waking up again. Comment 999 if you trust that your soul is being renewed, that something inside you is slowly coming back to life. There's a specific pain you've been carrying, something you haven't been able to talk about. Something that feels like it bruised your spirit beyond healing. Your mother knows. She didn't need to hear the words. She felt it. She's held that pain in her hands and prayed over it in heaven. And her prayer was simple, God, bring my child peace. Bring them release. bring them something better. And I, Michael, have come as a witness to that prayer. I've seen the records of your tears. I've stood guard while you broke down in private. And now I tell you with holy certainty, the weight is lifting. The burden is breaking. The storm is passing. This is not the end. This is the turning point. You've always felt a bit different, like your heart was tuned to a frequency that others couldn't hear. That's not a flaw. That's a gift. You see the world through compassion, through softness, through faith. Even when others don't understand, heaven does. Your mother does. God absolutely does. She said, tell them that their life still holds joy. That they will laugh again, not a forced laugh, but one that rises from the soul. Tell them they will be surrounded by the kind of love they've always given others. You're not invisible. You're not forgotten. You are being guided with more precision than you can imagine. Every closed door, every delay, every silence, it all had purpose. You are walking into a divine alignment. What you've been praying for is on its way. It hasn't been denied, just delayed until the right time. That time is near. Comment 1717 if you're ready to receive what your heart has been silently waiting for all this time. And now, before I let this part of her message rest, she asks you one thing: don't give up. Not now. Not when the breakthrough is so close. Not when heaven is moving everything in your favor. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on God's love for you. Don't give up on life getting better. She said, tell my child they don't have to be strong every day. Tell them it's okay to rest in God's arms. They don't have to fix everything. They don't have to carry everything. And so I come to you now with the warmth of her voice wrapped in light. You've been trying so hard, trying to keep moving, trying to stay brave, trying to smile when you feel empty. But you don't have to try so hard anymore. Heaven knows. Heaven sees. You've been worried about your future. About whether everything you lost will ever come back. Whether you'll feel joy again. Whether anything beautiful is still ahead. And I'm here to tell you, yes. There is beauty still waiting. There is a future that will be filled with healing, with laughter, and with peace you never imagined you could feel again. Comment Amen if you believe that God is already making a way for you, even if you cannot see it yet. Your mother watches over you with pride. Not because you've done everything right, but because you kept going even when everything in you wanted to give up. That kind of courage cannot be measured. That kind of faith, even when it's quiet and shaken, is powerful in heaven's eyes. She said, I have seen them choose hope, even through heartbreak. I have seen them be kind when they had every reason to close off. That is my child. That is who they are. There were moments you thought no one noticed your pain. When the world kept spinning, and you were stuck in stillness. But she noticed. She was there in spirit when you sat in the dark. When you whispered questions into the silence. When you begged God for a sign. This is that sign.